Alrighty. Hello, 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 my darlings. Let me know if you are back. We have fixed the issue and I am back online. So I'm waiting to see you guys pop up to let me know that you are here. Let me know if you can hear me. You're here. Thank you, Evelyn. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I would appreciate it. Hi, Cassandra. Do we have volume this time? Annette, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Eliza. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Waiting on God. How are you? Yes. All right, we are back. Thank you, JLR, for answering the question. Hi, Alida. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Kelly. Yay, there's sound. Awesome. Cheryl, thank you. Evelyn, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Natasha, how are you? Good. Teresa, welcome, welcome. Leandria, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Dorothy, yes, you're back. Annette, yes. Cynthia, hi. It's so good to see you too. Thank you for being here tonight, spending this Saturday evening with me. I'm glad to know that you are okay waiting on God. I am happy to see you. Hi, Janice, loud and clear. Thank you. Hola, bon nuit también, Genesis. Thank you for being here. Hi, Diane. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lily. How are you? Now you can hear me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Kaylee, hey, how are you? Thank you for being here. I was asking you guys before we figured out that there was no sound, how have your Saturdays been going? Let me know before we get started and while we wait on a few more people to join the live. How have your days been? What did you guys do today? I was smiling at my daughter because she actually went out yesterday before the shutdown, and she and her best friend bought a pool, a little adult-sized kiddie pool, and by the time they got back and aired it up, they were tired, it was hot, they didn't fill it up, so my daughter filled it up today with the help of my son, and she sat in the pool with soda in her hand, and she just stayed outside and spent the afternoon. Of course, her question was, Mom, are you coming to join me? And I said, no, I can't because I'm going live a little later and I had to prepare. So that is how we spent the day. Well, that is how she spent the day. And of course, I lived vicariously through her, just watching her sit outside in the nice warm 85 degrees, relaxing in her pool. Thank you so very much, you guys. Hi, Teresa. Yay, Dr. Walcott. You know, I still get a tickle out of that when I hear someone call my name. It is so amazing. Like I said, it was a lifelong goal, and it was a journey that took me 9 years to fulfill, part-time with breaks in between. So yes, thank you so very much for that. Yay, we back. Let's see. So what did I miss? Hi, Margot. Thank you so very much, Cynthia. I appreciate that. Good, good, good. Teresa, you work today. Happy early birthday, Kaylee. Yay. We are going to be making a riser today, and I'm going to wait just a few more minutes, possibly seconds, to see if we can get 40, 45 people on. I'm watching the numbers go up as we speak, so we're going to get started very soon. Margot says she went shopping for tissue. I hope you were lucky in getting that. Cheryl went to store and got a couple of things, just hanging in the house with my family. I know. I know. Hi, Katrina. Nice to see you. Lily. Hi, from Mexico. Saludos también. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Eliza, we're all stuck in the house with family. Hi, Ken. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, Cassandra, I'm so sorry. I hope you're getting rest. Is the light or the sound from the screen not bothering me? I used to get migraines when I was much younger, and they were so debilitating. So I was happy when I kind of grew out of it, I guess. So my prayers to you. Get better soon. Thank you so much. Yes, I have been in the process of losing some weight, and like I said, those of you who are with us on Friday, I'm in a very good place, and I'm really and truly enjoying where I am. Good evening, good evening. Q's Light, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My people, yeah, Danielle, we back, we be back, we back. All right, nice to see you guys too. So we're gonna get started with what we're making today. And for those of you who asked, we are making a mirrored riser. Now, for those of you who may not know me or my fashion design or home decor design, I do not like things that are flat, you know, to the table or flat to the wall. I tend to build things in layers. To me, there's just something three-dimensional about a figure that has different layers to it, sides, textures, whenever you're working with something. And so today we're going to make a riser. I would have preferred most definitely. Hi, Natasha. How are you? Eliza, why are you so speechless? Did I miss something? Let's see. A riser. All of my events had to cancel. Girl, let me tell you. I don't even want to talk about it because, like I said, this extrovert is having a very difficult time. So y'all just know that I am not okay. But I'm happy. Thank you. I'm glad, Cassandra. I am happy that we are going to be able to spend this time together. So we are going to make a riser today. And like I said, we're going to make something that is three-dimensional, meaning that it has layers. Now, if I were making this for myself, of course, I would make it tall, much taller than how we're going to make it tonight. But because it is going to be a simple craft, at least the foundation of it that I'm showing you guys tonight, once you decide if you are going to recreate this, of course you'll be able to recreate it to the dimensions that you would like. Whether you want to make it wider using more of these frames, whether you want to make it taller, the decision is going to be absolutely 100% yours. And so for this project, we are going to use some of these quote boxes, tiles, if you will, that of course we get from the Dollar Tree. And this one says A Day of Smiles, which, right, that's all me right now with you guys. Thank you for being here with me. And this one says that everything that has breath, praise the Lord. Amen, amen, amen. And this one says, be the light. And yesterday we spoke a little bit about what makes us happy, or how do we help to make others happy. And this right here is a fine example of doing so. Just be the light. When those people who are around you are a little down or worried or anxious about what may be going on now and what is in the atmosphere, you be the one to brighten their day. You be the one to say, hey, good afternoon, how are you doing? How was your day? Do you need anything? How can I help you? So I especially like this one. So we're gonna need 4 of these tiles, okay, that we're going to be gluing together to make a square or a larger tile. You're going to need 1 of these. This is another tile that they have that has a little pop-out middle here. If you can see that I can get my nail under it. You will not need to take this out because we're going to be gluing this down like so. So that piece can stay on the inside. And like I said, if you are going to be making this yourself, once you have the directions, once you have the foundation, you feel free. If you want to make it wider, if you want to use 8 tiles instead of 4, or you want to make it longer, however you would like to do, you are free to do so. If also you wanted to make this middle piece taller, you could do so by using another one of these tiles. And then here is a smaller, the baby one to this, okay, that we are going to place on top. And like I said, if you wanted more height, you could use 2 of these. If you wanted more height here, you could use 2 of these. And I like this one because it says, always, if you can see that, stay humble and kind. Good words for the time that we are living in right now. So let me say hi to some more people. Alida from France. Hello. Bonjour. How are you? Let's see. Hi, Elena. Hi, Q-Slide. Let's see here. Who did I miss? Okay. Margot, you're back. Thank you. Hi, Carol in Brooklyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Melvis, thank you. You like. Hi, One Way Designs. Thank you for joining us tonight. So now that we know what we're building and the recommendations, of course, the only tool that you're going to be, oh, I forgot, mirrors. So we're also going to be using these bevel mirrors that we got from Dollar Tree. Now, I have not been in the dollar store for a while because I'm quite sure if I have to go back there and bring anything else in this house, my kids, there might be mutiny on the bounty, right? So I had these mirrors left over from another project that I created, and I realized, and you guys can let me know, I realized that the Dollar Tree stopped selling the beveled mirrors, and now they sell a smaller one without the bevel edges, and I think it's only about 4 inches wide. I don't like those. To me, they're not as nice as these. So let me know if you guys have seen these back in the dollar store at Dollar Tree, and if not, let me know as well. But like I said, these were left over in a stash that I had. So you're gonna need 4 of these, and you are going to need either your diamond wrap, if you do not have any mirror tile, or mirror tile, which is what I'm going to be using this evening. So yeah, that's all of the supplies. And then of course, for our handy dandy tools, oh my gosh, I have not said that in over 4 months. Can you imagine? For our handy dandy tools, the only thing that you will be needing tonight is your glue gun. And if you're making this so that it's a permanent fixture, of course you will need some permanent glue, whether it is the fix-all from the Dollar Tree or the, I have it right here and I can't remember the name, E6000. All right, so I think that's everything that we are going to need, and of course a scissors. That is everything that you are going to need tonight. Any questions? Yay, new scissors. Those of you who know me know that I have a thing for scissors, right? I just love scissors. They're awesome. Hi, Curly. Why buy? Of course, when you can DIY. So the first thing we are going to do to get this going is glue our tiles together. Like I said, I'm only going to be using hot glue to put this together. If you are making it a little bit more permanent, you would want to use your hot glue as well as your permanent glue. Okay. And then of course you would allow that hot glue to set for a moment. And then I'm going to go in here on the sides, the open faces that remain. And I'm going to place my last tile on. I'm going to hold it together and allow it to set. Now, if there's some of you out there, I know I have some, they're not readily here on my desk, but for those of you who have the small clamps that you can get from the Dollar Tree as well, especially if you're using your permanent glue, what I would suggest is to clamp it, one here, one here, one here. You would have to remove this little piece here if you wanted to clamp it here, and allow it to set overnight. That is what I would recommend. And so once it has set, of course, this is what you are going to have. Okay, a 4x4 tile, and we're just going to allow this to set for a few moments. Why buy when you can DIY? There you go. Yay! Your sister. Royal Diadem, I'm laughing at that one too. That one caught me off guard. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Yes, Rosa, thank you for being here. I'm so happy. I am well. And I hope the same for you as well. Thank you for being here. Now that, or I should say, while that we're waiting for our towels to dry, the next thing we're going to do is, which I should have done beforehand and I didn't. A razor blade would make quick work of this. I'm working with my scissors. But I would recommend taking off the padding, the felt padding that's on the back of your mirrors, simply because when we glue these down, we want them to sit flush with the faces of our tiles. And so all I'm doing here is just removing these paddings, felt paddings, from the back of my mirrors. And then when we are finished, we will glue them down. So here's one. I apologize in advance for the fingerprints. We will clean this up, of course, when we are done. But yeah, so did anything exciting happen to you guys today that you would like to share while I do this? I'm still laughing at that one. And if my son saw me doing this, he would freak out because he always tells me, Mom, do not cut towards yourself. Don't do it, he would say. I could hear him right now. But let's not tell him that's what I'm doing. Probably could hear me. He's in the house, but he'd be all right. He will be all right. So that's 2. Hi, One Way. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I know we all are in quarantine. Is this something? This is unprecedented. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and one of the things I said to him was that, you know, as Americans, and let me know if I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, you guys can correct me and I will stand corrected. But as Americans, I think we tend to see things happening in other countries and in other places, and we always tend to think, it's not gonna happen over here. We're okay. This is America. And so I think the reason why a lot of people are having, myself included, this cognitive dissonance is because we never expected to be impacted the way we're being impacted right now. Everything is closed down. There is social distancing. Of course, at one point you could still go out, but the recommendation was to stay 6 feet away from people. But now you have counties, you have cities that are closing down and mandatory, you know, shelter at home, and really people are at a loss. So how are you guys? We discussed a little bit of this on Wednesday and the day before, but how are you guys coping? For me, like I've said, I miss the interaction. I miss being out. I miss being even at work, you know, with my coworkers, with my students. I miss when you greet someone, being able to hug that person or shake a hand. This is what I'm most struggling with because I'm an extrovert. I like to be out there. I like to mix it up. But yeah, I don't know. This one is stuck in my craw, and I'm just trying, like I shared with you guys last night, to not think of this as a day-to-day or what am I going to do tomorrow or what's going to happen even next week, Tuesday. I just try to live in the moment, because I think if I worry about the next day or what's going to happen next or what's coming next too much, it's going to be even a more difficult situation for me. So what do you guys think? Do you think that we were caught off guard by this as Americans, thinking that something like this would never happen here? Oh, awesome for you, Curly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, let's keep Curly in our thoughts and prayers. If you read her message, you know, and we're just hoping that much sooner than later that this too shall pass and it will come to an end. All right, Sandra. Hey, nice to see you too. Thank you for being here. Awesome, 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 awesome. Awesome. That's what we got to do. We got to do everything online now. Okay, so here's what this is going to look like. And now, like I said, we are ready to lay our mirrors down. So all I'm going to do here is put my hot glue down. Again, if you're making this permanent, I would suggest using a combination of our hot glue and a permanent glue. And the 5-inch mirrors fit absolutely perfectly on these tiles. So if you do not have the 5-inch, what I would recommend for doing this craft, if you're using the 4-inch that they're selling now, is trying to place the 4-inch mirror as directly in the middle of the tile as possible, and then taking your diamond wrap, cutting off one layer at a time and filling in that empty space around the edges. All right, so that's one down. Yes, yes, Cassandra, definitely caught off guard. My daughter got a house this week, so I'm turning her old room into my crafting space. I tell my son that all the time. I tell him, I said, when you move out, boy, I have my eye on that room. I tell my daughter, when you move out, I have my eye on that room. One room is going to become my crafting room, and the other room is going to become my personal office, and I am going to enjoy every minute of it. And of course, both of them ask the question, well, how can you do that? And when we come to visit, where are we going to stay? In the guest room as a guest. So of course, you know, they don't like to hear that. But yes, I am looking forward to that as well. So I can have a dedicated craft space. I can get my loft back, and I can have an office. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations to your daughter and her house, though. That is phenomenal. Please send her my regards. Melvis, I had my children help me in the yard, and I've been cleaning and organizing our home. Let's not forget our mad search for toilet paper. There is none to be found. Let me tell y'all my story about toilet paper, okay? So my son, to his credit, he had a sense something was up. You know, he watches the news and all of that good stuff. And 2 weeks before it really hit, he said to me, he said, Mom, we need to go grocery shopping and get the things we need. And of course, I scoffed at him because just 2 weeks prior, I had done groceries. And I said to him, I said, no, we don't need anything else. What are you talking about? And he's like, Mom, I'm watching the news. You need to pay attention to what's going on. We need to go out and get stuff. We need to go out and get, you know, paper goods. We need to, my glue gun just fell. We need to go out and get things so that we can be all right. Okay? I didn't listen to my baby boy, my adult baby boy. And so on March 13th, which was my birthday, and by the time, excuse me, I'm gonna get my glue gun. It fell. And by the time now, restaurants are now closing down. No one really wants to go out to eat. As a matter of fact, I didn't even tell you guys this story. My best friend and I were supposed to be going to see Freddie Jackson in concert in Louisiana at their Civic Center. And we had been planning this trip from January. And so when the pandemic hit, or they made the announcement that it was a pandemic and social distancing and try not to be in crowds, too many crowds, and remember to keep your space from people, she and I had the conversation and decided what we were going to do. Should we go? Should we not go? If we don't go, we're gonna lose deposits on the hotel room, on the rental car. We're not gonna get the money back for the tickets, right? And so long story short, we decided not to go. And so that same day, restaurants no longer, you can only go pick up. You can't sit to eat inside. No one wants to go anywhere. And so that day, my son, he went out, because I didn't listen to him 2 weeks before, and he got what we needed, and the only thing he could not find was the toilet paper. And he went to several stores, and all of the toilet paper was gone. Luckily, I had the wherewithal, because we have a membership with Costco, to go online to see what I could see. And luckily, I guess the warehouse hadn't sold out yet. And so I was able to put in an order for 2, right? And we all breathed a sigh of relief, and we figured, okay, delivery is gonna be in 2 days. By the 15th, we're gonna have toilet paper. No. And so I'm watching this order, and watching this order, and watching this order, and the order kept saying received, but it would not say processing. And so the 14th come, and my fingers are crossed, and the 15th come, and my fingers are crossed. The 16th, much of the same. 17th, much of the same. 18th, I logged on to see. And that is the only time the update changed. And instead of saying processing, it said on the truck for delivery. And that's when, a week later, we got that toilet paper. So, of course, that afternoon of the 18th, I went back on to see what I could see. And I said, you know what, let me see if I could order 2 more. But by that time, they were all sold out, even in the warehouses. And there was none to be found. So, listen, it's hard out there. I would suggest humbly, because one of my friends shared with me that she was able to get a little ways away from where she lives, like out of her neighborhood, not in her local stores. So I would suggest, guys, maybe you have to drive, a ways away to see what you can see. And so, of course, I keep you guys in my prayers, because that is serious matter. Let's see. Thank you, Pamela. Welcome. Yes, I got 2 mega packs. Live in the moment, girl. There is nothing else we can do at this moment. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate you, most definitely. Oh yeah. There'll be guests. Listen, when I left my mother's house, it's another story, another layer of the Danielle onion. I left my mother's house as a wife, right? Got married to the kid's father, my ex-husband. And when I left as a married woman. My mom took back her keys. I kid you not. And every time I went to visit, she can tell you. As a matter of fact, she says no, but I'm telling you, every time I went to visit, she had a little Georgie bundle. Oh, I found these things of yours, and I figured you would like to have them. Here you go. And every time I would visit, we would have that dialogue. She would be giving me a Georgie bundle of stuff, and I would say, Mom, stop kicking me out. This is my home. And she would say, no, this is not your home anymore. So yes, after they leave, when they come back, they're coming back as guests, and they're staying in the guest room. Just saying. My mom did it to me, so I can only pay it forward. That's all I can do. Yes, Sandra. Yes, we will be definitely moving in that direction as we get up and running with our videos. Couponer, so I've had a stockpile for years. Yes, he is. Let me tell you, I used to coupon years and years and years ago, much to the chagrin of my children. And yes, I talk about my children a lot. I'm sorry. But they hated it because, all that plus, I used to purchase, much like our parents teach us in the Caribbean, you buy stuff and you put them down. You buy stuff and you put them down. And I think I just made a boo-boo. No, I didn't. You buy things and you put them down. And so I used to have paper towel. I used to have toilet paper out the wazoo. I used to have laundry detergent, whatever I could get on sale, buy one get one free, especially at Publix, and they had a coupon, 50 cents or lower, and they would double it. Girl, I used to kill that thing. Long story short, of course, when I started my dissertation process or my doctoral process, that too had to go to the wayside, and I was not able to coupon as much or as seriously as I used to. My best friend could tell you, I used to send her pictures, used to go shopping and send her pictures of the things I would purchase, show her the receipt and show her what I paid, the total, and she would be so shocked to see. So I get you, girl, with the couponing. That is definitely something that I have to get back into once all of this is over. I used to go to the grocery store on Sundays and purchase about 5 of their newspapers with the coupons in it, just so I could clip my coupons and be able to go shopping at a discount. I have been lucky even at times when they paid me to take the stuff, I would have an overage on my bill. So yay for couponing, and yay that you have a stockpile. Yay. All right, so here is what we have, our tiles, okay? And what we're going to do now is we're going to cover the sides with our mirror tile. Of course, if you do not want to use mirror tile, you can use your diamond wrap. If you're going to use a diamond wrap, I would suggest taking some silver paint, whether it's matte silver or shiny silver, and painting, and not spray paint, some acrylic paint, and painting over the sides of your tile, so that when you put your diamond wrap down, you're getting the gray or the silver coming through, as opposed to the different colors of your tile. See, it would matter on this side. So that is my suggestion to you. Hey Aretha, thank you for being here. With Zote soap and soap powder in the bag, it's cheaper and it does get your clothes clean. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to look at that to see if I can replicate that. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Zote, is that the way you pronounce it? Zote or Zoti? Soap and soap powder in the bag. I will definitely have to look into that. All right, so while I was talking to you, and I know you guys saw that I was working, I cut the sides, or I measured the length of the mirror tile that I would need. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay this down, and the back of this tile, of course, has an adhesive on it, right? But in addition to the adhesive, I'm also going to lay down some hot glue. And again, for those of you who are making this permanent, I would suggest a combination of your hot glue and your permanent glue. And then I'm going to lay my tile down, making sure that my tile is flush with the bottom of my tile. And the reason why I say the bottom and not the top is because when you lay this down to stand on your table, you want to make sure that this is flush so that your riser isn't topsy-turvy on either side, right? Now, if you happen to have a little overhang on the top here, it won't be anything other than pushing that mirror tile down. And you can see that as I did it here, so you can see there's not much overhang, right? I just pressed it down, but it's going to sit flush here. So I'm going to continue to do this side, the next side, and let's chat. Grate the soap bar and mix it with the powder and add some baking soda, Arm & Hammer, laundry powder. Place in a big container with a lid. Thank you for sharing that. I will definitely have to try that. Most definitely. Thank you very much, Curly. Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry. Hi, T. Yes, you are here. That's okay. We are glad that you are here as well. Yes, yes, yes. Now, guess what? Today I was seasoning some chicken wings. I'm going to be making, after this for dinner, some chicken wings. And the idea is potato salad. I don't know how I feel about that yet because guess what? I can't have any. It's one of my son's favorite things to eat. And so he will be happy. My daughter, not so much because she only likes potatoes in the form of French fries. Her thing is it's a texture thing for her, so she doesn't like, she says potatoes are too mushy. She doesn't like mashed potatoes. She doesn't like the potato itself, baked potatoes, scalloped potatoes, none of that. And so I know my son will be happy. But while I was cleaning my chicken wings, guess what happened? And I'm gonna have to ask Kaylee where she went because the nail salons are not supposed to be open. I just remembered, she said she got her nails done for her birthday. Sorry. Thinking. Yeah. So while I was cleaning the chicken, guess what happened, guys? And I kind of freaked out. One of my nails lifted up and I said, oh no, it has started. I cannot. I really can't. This one right here. And then of course I started looking for band-aids and somehow we're out of band-aids, which is the weirdest thing because that is one thing that I coupon to death. And so I guess my stash is finished, which like I said, I don't believe that. I probably just hid it so well from myself. I don't know where they are, but I'm going to have to take some tape, but probably get some what do you call that thing? Crazy glue and glue that bad boy down. Glue it down. And then I guess when push comes to shove, I'll just have to cut them off and just wait for this to pass. Really? Wow. Yeah. I guess it's a texture thing to them. And you know, and this is from the time she was a little girl, a baby. That's all she would eat is fries. She didn't want anything else, and it would be so frustrating. And you know, I would get angry with her. Why don't you want the potato? Eat the potato. And of course my father, who spoiled her rotten, yes, I said it, Dad, if you're watching, would say, that's okay. Grandpa will eat it for you, honey. Just give it to Grandpa. Give it to Grandpa. Grandpa will eat it. And he would eat her potatoes. So she never had to. It was only after she got, you know, older and she could verbalize. And she says, you know, I don't like the texture, Mommy. I don't like how it feels in my mouth, she would say. So that translated to texture. And so she doesn't eat potatoes unless they're French fried, or push come to shove, she would eat like the hash browns from Chick-fil-A. Yeah. So yeah, it's my baby girl. And you gotta know your kids. Just got a splinter in my finger. These mirror tiles, guys, they are legit real glass mirrors. So when you're working with them, please be very, very careful. Very careful. All right. And now one more side to go. Yes, ma'am. I will be gluing them down. I will definitely be gluing them down. Because you know me. Even though there's no way to where to go, you know, still want to be able to look presentable until finally there'll be some place to go, you know? So we're gonna put down the last side. And then we will move on to mirroring. And I should have done some of this beforehand, so forgive me, my darlings. All right, so here we go with the last side. Hot glue down. Doe, can you bring me the Windex, love? So that when I'm ready, I can wipe this down. I forgot to bring it upstairs before I started. Again, just making sure that the bottom is flush, so your craft is not going to I didn't know you were in there with your brother, sorry. All right. So this is what we have so far. And this by itself, my darlings, is very exquisite. Minus the fingerprints, of course. And if you could feel this, because of the mirrors, it is heavy. So when you're thinking about the pieces that you get in a store like At Home, or perhaps Ross, or what's another one that you can get home decor at, and you have the pieces they have in their stores, and you think, okay, this must be heavy, this is heavy, so it must be worth the price. Look at what we just did for $4, well, $8, and a fraction of the cost of my roll. If you could heft this, it would be worth the cost. All right, so I'm just gonna wait until Doe brings me to cut off this piece, the Windex, so that I could clean it up, especially in the middle, before I set this down. But while we're waiting for her to come, what we're going to do is lay down more mirror tile. Thank you, Cassandra. Yes, ma'am. Evelyn, I hear you, because that is exactly what happened to me. I got my hair done. I got these. Well, these were done a few weeks out. As a matter of fact, they're a month old. So yeah, it's about that time, but you know, we can't go anywhere. So it's a bummer, but yeah, cute. All dressed up, nowhere to go, nobody to see, unless you're doing video chats, which is, you know, always good, but I would prefer to be out. Just saying. You know where the Windex is? I don't know. It's not in the kitchen? Yeah, check to see if it's up there. So now what we're going to do is cover the top of this again. I like textures and layers, and so as opposed to using one of these 4-inch mirrors, which would not fit this tile that we're using to make our center riser, I am going to use the mirror tile, the mosaic tile, to make my layer here, and that will give us another depth of texture and another feel to our piece. Hi Sonia, how are you? Thank you for being here. All right. All right, I just removed the little hanger they had to place this on the wall, if you were wondering what I was doing, because if I didn't, my last set of mirrors right here would not have been flush with the piece. All right. Hi Lily, how are you? It's been so long. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Thank you for being here. You were going through crafting withdrawal. Yes, me too. You haven't found it, babe? Okay. Can you just then bring me a wet... Well, where did it go? All right, 1 down, 2 down. Yes, it's good to see you too, Lily. So guys, talk to me so we can pass the time so there's not too much dead air while my, yeah, that'll work. Thank you. While my daughter looks for the Windex, but she found me something else, so that's good. Thank you, baby girl. You okay? What happened? Hungry? You want some potato salad? You're not gonna answer me? For them to hear? I can get it, yeah. Thank you. Guys, I asked her if she wanted potato salad and she just smiled and walked away. Not a potato salad girl at all. How many of you out there make potato salad? Let's talk about potato salads. When I make mine, I like to make it loaded, literally, with everything. Yes, I did order it from Amazon. I will place the link below when we're finished with the live so that you can purchase it if you are interested in doing so, as well as the items that I got from the Dollar Tree. What was I saying? Oh yeah, potato salad. So I like to make mine with the onions and the bell peppers. Sometimes I fry some bacon and crumble it and put that in there as well. Other times I put raisins in it, and then most times I like to boil some eggs and put eggs in it as well, and that just accentuates the flavor of the mayonnaise. I make a mayonnaise based potato salad. I know that there are other recipes out there, so if you would like to share, we would like to listen, since my daughter would love to hear all about potato salad. Let me stop harassing that child. Annette, yes. Yes, please feel free to rejoin the membership. Please feel free. Yes, you can. Island style. Yes, I love it. And I make a good potato salad. My family doesn't like potato salad. It's a shame because I love it. Yeah. So whenever I do make it, I'm making it really only for my son and myself because she doesn't eat it. But now, if I go ahead and make that tonight, he'll be the only happy one in the house because... like I shared with you guys, I am not able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, not that I'm not able to, but I'm not eating any carbs because I'm doing a keto diet, and so no carbs for me. Boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a width of 5 to finish the top of this. Oh, a width of 4. You don't like it either? Why, Doris? Tell me why. Are you like my daughter? Is it a textural thing, or you just don't like potato salad? I'm asking for a friend. No, I'm not. Asking for myself. I love it. Some potato salad with some good ribs, y'all. That's good eating, man. And then of course, you know, just like leftovers, it's better the second day. Better the second day. I cannot find the end of this. There we go. All right. We are almost there, guys. Almost, almost, almost. So So here is what the top of this is gonna look like. And then we have to finish the sides. And then we're gonna glue this down. Oh, how did that work out? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, Cassandra. How did that work out? Mustard and eggs. Paprika, onions, peppers, sandwich spread, and a little mayo. Yep. Yep. I know there's some people who don't do the mayonnaise base. I've heard of the olive oil based ones. I've heard of, there's some other recipes out there. I prefer some people put like ranch dressing in theirs, and I'm a ranch dressing girl, but I don't think I would like that very much. I've never tried it, just to be honest, so I don't know whether I would like it or not, but yeah. All right, so now that we have our template for this, I need 4 strips, and like I said, I apologize. I'm out of the game. So I forgot to do all my prep beforehand. What was I thinking? So I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible. Four, 5, 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jalapeno potato salad. Ooh, that does sound interesting, Margot. How do you make that? I'm gonna have to steal that recipe, you know? Broaden my abilities. That does sound very interesting. All right, so here we go. Now, just for the sake of time, I'm going to glue these down. And I just made a mistake. I know I did it. I did it. Maybe not. Let's see here. No, I didn't. Okay, so just for the sake of time, I'm going to glue these down without pulling up the adhesive. And when you place this, you want to make sure, again, that the bottom is flush with the underside of your tile. Because, like so, we're going to glue this down upside down. Okay? All right. Oops. Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, I'm a Caribbean girl, so I like my spices. Spice is good for the soul. Not anything too hot, of course, but you know, just enough spice. All right. Oh, okay. So the paprika is what enhances the jalapeno. Thank you for sharing, Margot. I appreciate that. Definitely. Okay. And now the last one. My glue gun fell again. You guys know if I were using Big Blue that this one been happening, right? I miss her, but she died. And then I found her twin sister, but that relationship didn't work out. So I had to let her go. Yes, I had to let her go. All right. So here we have the top of, well, the middle section of our riser. And now what we are going to do, yay, Margot! And what we are going to do is, as soon as I find my glue gun, guys, it's trying to run away. Oh my gosh, you should see how far it fell from the table. And the only reason why I was able to get it is because it's actually glued to the table. I got new tables, and as you can see, that I love. And they came with the mechanism to, you can actually plug the table into the wall. So now we're gonna glue this down. And if you want, you can offset yours, which I might just do. Ah, I like that. That wasn't my original plan, but I like it. Yes, you can offset yours. I placed mine in the corner. I like the way that looks. Or you can place it in the middle, so it's smack dab in the middle. And then of course, thank you, Margot. The last thing we have to do, which like I said, I should have done before and measured out all of my things, is to place this last one here. Okay, and like I said, it's up to you if you want to go higher. So if you wanted to double this riser here, or you wanted to maybe leave this as a single and double this one here. Okay, so that you can get the height. Let's see. Yay! I told you guys that. Didn't I say that? I said that. I said, my crafters, those of you who know who you are. I mean, those of us, like I said, if I bring one more thing in this house, my kids are gonna riot, but I don't know why my dress is not staying where it's supposed to stay. But yeah, you know, we see things and we get ideas and we say, oh, I know I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this eventually. And then eventually comes. And you were happy that you bought it. So I will place the links, of course, to the items that we need when we are finished with the live. And I caution you guys, please, 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 only go out when it's safe to do so. I wouldn't want to know that, you know, you guys are going out to make a craft and then you're exposing yourselves. That wouldn't make me feel good at all. So just be careful, my darlings, please. And then single one. This glue gun I actually got from Amazon as well, so I can place that link below for you once the video is over again, or as well I should say. I like it. I miss my big glue, but at the same time, because she gave me so, oh my gosh, that thing used to get so hot. It was industrial grade glue gun, and I got so many burns from that thing. I got so many blisters. Not funny, not enjoyable. But when I tell you, whatever you glued down with her stayed down, oh, it stayed down. And especially if with the hot glue you also used it in combination with a permanent glue, oh yeah, that thing was not budging. But she died and went to glue gun heaven. And I shared that story with you guys, I believe. Actually exploded. And luckily when she did, I wasn't at the table because it would have been bad. Yeah, exploded and burnt out. So we had a good run. But sadly, all good things come to an end. Let's see here. Thank you, Sonia. How did that work out, Margot? Tell me. So how do you let them know? Because I thought about that. How do you let them know you're there? Is there a number that you call? Is it in the app that you can tell them that you're there to pick up your order and they bring it to you? Do you have to interact with them? Do they hand it to you? Do they put it down and you pick it up? I'm curious because I've been hearing them advertising their curbside service, and I just wonder, I really wonder, how is that working out for them? So if you can share. You got yours at Hobby Lobby? Cool. Is it the same kind? This one is a Shore Bonder. Yeah. Alrighty. We are getting there, my darlings. I thank you. Those of you who are here with me still, because you know I like to get in and I like us to be out at 8. Like I said, because I didn't prep, and I apologize, this is taking a little longer than usual. But those of you who are still here with me, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Please know that it is appreciated. Uh-oh. Really? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, these hot glue guns, they don't play. Luckily, well, just because I haven't been crafting, I haven't been burned from this one yet, but I remember the burns I got from Big Blue. Oh, when she got angry. Oh, she got angry. It was not pretty. Oh my gosh. It was not pretty. All right, so awesome. All right, we are ready to put on our finishing touches, which is going to be the sides of this, and then we will be finished. Now, if you are able to find some small mirrors, perhaps 3x3, this tile looks like it's a 3x3. This will give you, instead of having tile upon tile, right, it will give you that matching feel between the clear glass here, tile here, and clear glass here. So that is something you can do to mix this up a little bit as well. Or if you cannot find a 3x3 mirror, I would suggest, for those of you who order from Michael's or Hobby Lobby that's doing the curbside pickup, you can also get your mosaic tiles that you can lay down one by one, and you will still get a level of texture, but it is not going to be as much as, of course, this is. So that is just another idea, once again, another way that you can make this piece your own. Yay! Awesome. Next week I have actually an idea for a mirror that we're going to be making. I'm going to, with the mirror, because it's going to be detailed, so I will probably have to start it. You know, now that I'm thinking about prepping, I'll probably have to start that and just talk you guys through what I did to get to the point where you guys will be when we start the live. But yes, mirrors are fun. I like them. They're fun to make, and they're also nice to have around the house. It just helps to give your house that glam feel. You know, that they're just reflections everywhere, and especially when the light hits that mirror, when you open your windows and you get that natural light in, it's beautiful. Mirrors are awesome. Can I put something on the riser when I'm done? Sure, I can put something on it. I probably might, when I take the picture to update the thumbnail, I will have it cleaned up. Okay. I will have it cleaned up and I will take a picture of something on it. You guys know that I have those big gems like the diamonds that we used to use a lot when we made centerpieces. I would use that as in the backdrop for those pieces. You can probably put a few of those on it as well. Or if you wanted to, you could probably take some of the plastic ones that you get at, yep, I just got burnt, that you get at the dollar store, and you could put maybe one at each corner to see if you can add another layer of texture to it. Or dimension, rather, I should say, if you wanted to add to yours. And for those of you who want perhaps a little extra shine, you could also take your mirror tile or your diamond wrap and place right here in the edges, or the what is the word I'm looking for, crevices of your mirrors, so that you can add yet another layer of dimension. All right, the last piece. We did it, y'all. We did it. You did it. We did it. Yep, got burnt again. Yeah, I just said you haven't burnt me, and now I said it. Alrighty, so of course I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning up. And now for the final part. Here we go. Taking our hot glue gun. Again, permanent mixture of your hot glue. And it just depends on how you want to set yours down. Do I want to do it that way? Do I want to do it this way? I think I'm gonna keep this design. And voila! All right, guys. So this is heavy. Is what we made today. Isn't that beautiful? Hi, Miss B. Nice to see you too. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy that you are here. Isn't this pretty? Like I said, of course, I have to clean it up. It's heavy, guys. This is it from the back, and I like that look. Do you see how you get the texture of the mosaic tiles going straight through, right? So if somebody looks at it from this angle, they get this, they see this, but if they look at it from this angle, they get an entirely different view, because yes, you have the mosaic tile following through from layer to layer to layer, but you also have the plain glass as well. So my darlings, we did it again. I am so happy. So you can use this, like I said, in the description box. You can either use this as a piece to place on your coffee table, or you can use it as even for those of you who have events. I know we're not having any events now, and it kind of sucks. Pardon my language, I shouldn't have said that. It's not good, but for those of you who entertain, or even now that you know you're home with your family, you want to make them a special meal, or you're home with your husband or your wife and you want to make them a special meal, then this would be nice to put your hors d'oeuvres on, you know, your appetizers on. The sky is absolutely the limit with these ideas for what you can use this. And I am happy that we made it. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, All That Plus. Thank you, Cassandra and Beverly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, simple build, simple elegance, simple glam. For those of you who are glam queens and kings out there, glam darlings, you know, this will just add to the beauty of whatever it is you have going on in your home. All right, that's a little better. I will clean it up a little bit more. And I will take a picture of it with some knickknacks on it so you can get a feel of what it would look like sitting on your table. I could see my glasses going on this. You know, I never found my first pair of glasses. It's gone. Gone. Never found them. I can see putting my glasses on this. I can see putting even my keys on this. As I come in, I just rest my keys down. I can see putting perhaps a, what do you call those things? Post-it pad that, or placing this on my desk and putting a post-it pad on it to keep notes. Probably putting a little glass on top here to hold my pens, making it a stationary section. I mean, the sky is absolutely the limit as far as your creativity goes, and you can use this for virtually anything. Anything. So tell me, my darlings, what would you use this piece for? Tell me that, and then tell me how many of you, my crafters, actually have the items that you need to make this right now without having to leave the house. You have this, you will not have to leave the house. You can go right into your craft room this instant and pull everything you need. Let me know who you are. See, I knew it. Evelyn says she has everything that she needs. I know. There you go. My daughter just bought a vanity. I think I'll make it to, oh, that is so sweet. It can be used for so many, many things. Yes. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate you. Your little glass elephants on it. Yes, those will be awesome. I remember my aunt, I say used to, when I was growing up, she's still alive, but she used to collect these intricate, beautiful crystal pieces. Oh my gosh. They would be so beautiful that she used to keep in her curio cabinet, of course, with the lights on. And this, if you're a crystal collector, this would be something, of course, to put your crystal on, because the mirrors on the piece would help to accentuate the crystal pieces as well. You don't have enough boxes, see? Cassandra has everything. Kim the Gem has everything. Beverly has everything. T. Harris has everything except the mosaic tiles. So I gave you a fix for that, T. Harris. What you would have to do is paint the sides of the boxes with some acrylic silver paint, and then you could put down your diamond wrap, and that will help you, unless you just wanted to wait until you could get some of the mosaic tiles. So that's an idea. Annette doesn't have enough boxes. Oh, Doris says, not me. Yes, you can showcase photos on this too. Pictures of the hubby, engagement photos, pictures of babies, your children. That's a good idea. Thank you, Teresa. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I had all the supplies a few days ago, but I just used my bevel mirrors to make a glam container to hold cotton balls and Q-tips for my guest bathroom. There you go, Melvis. I have a few more holding on. 1, 2, 3. I have 2, 4. I have about 6 more of them holding on, and I want to use them, but I don't want to use them because the dollar store doesn't sell them like that anymore. They sell the 4-inch ones without the bevel on the side, and I don't like that. So I don't know what to do. I want to make stuff, but I don't want to use them because there's no more. You can also put decorated candles on it. Definitely. Yes, decorative candles. Good evening, Marie. Thank you for joining us. Or are you leaving? I don't know. Let me know. And Beverly said, just check my stuff. I don't have enough tiles for all 3 boxes. So use a diamond wrap. Check to see if you have silver acrylic paint, and then that'll take away the color that's going to be coming through on the sides. So my darlings, this has been a wonderful session. I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It has been fun meeting with you guys. On Wednesday we met, Friday we met, today we met for 3 days. I love it. I hope to be back We're going to do another live check-in on Wednesday, perhaps on Friday as well. And I've already shared with you what we're going to be making on Saturday of next week. We're going to be making a mirror. I will, again, for those of my crafters who I know probably have the things in their house so you can start pulling things out, I will post the links to the items that we're going to be needing in a tab on the community page, so that you can start getting your items ready. To those of you who do not have the items, I will just caution you that if you are going out, to please, please, please be careful and do not expose yourself to the virus, you know, trying to get things. I mean, yes, we love to craft, and yes, for most of us, it's a pastime and it's a joy and it's a love. But I want you guys above everything to be careful. Yay! Most definitely, Margot. Annette says she has some of the bevel mirrors. Yeah, but let me know, have you guys seen these anymore, or are they just completely gone from the dollar store? Thank you, Annette. Also for weddings, yes, you can also use this for weddings as a decorative piece on your tables. You can use this to place your favors on. That's another idea as well. Or you can use it to place the initials of the bride and the groom. So if you set it like this, let's say they're at their sweetheart table, and you set it like this, and they're not a couple who is into flowers necessarily. I'm trying to make it so you can see the whole thing. And they're not a couple who's into flowers necessarily. Maybe you can get some of those acrylic mirrors that I know Hobby Lobby had years ago. I haven't seen them there in a while. And you can put their initials, the husband's initial, the ampersand, and the wife's initial on this tile. And perhaps maybe a gem up here or a single rose. I mean, the sky's the limit with this. Yes, Annette, they're completely gone. Hi, Magic in Hands. Thank you for joining us. Yes. So, my darlings, I would like to say thank you for spending this time with me this evening. It is, I should say, always a joy to spend time with you guys, whether we're crafting live or I'm sharing a video, whether we are just catching up like we've been doing for the past couple of days. I just love spending time with you. I want to say to you guys to please make sure that you are taking care of yourselves. Please do not put yourself out there unnecessarily. To those of you who are my essential workers, guys, in the chat box, let's tell all of our essential workers, they know who they are. Let's tip our hats off to them, our postal workers, our nurses, our doctors, our, government workers, those who cannot stay home because the services they provide to the community are so vital for even us who are home. We need them, our electricity workers. So let's send them some love in the comment section below, telling them how much we appreciate them and just thank you. Our delivery, workers, the people our truckers who go to the warehouses and deliver the things from the warehouses to the stores, the stockers at the store who stock the shelves for when, we go to the store, we can get what we get. Like I said, we are living right now in unprecedented times. And so, just like we said on one of our boxes, let's just all, being a Danny's darling, let's just all try to be the light in these times that we're living in now, because there are a lot of people who, I don't want to use the word suffering, but they're anxious and they're thinking and they're worrying. So let's just try to alleviate some of that for them, right? I love our chats too. I really do. So thank you, Magic in Hands. Thank you. You are most welcome, JLR. Yes. So, my darlings, we are going to log off for this evening. Our next live is going to be scheduled for next week, Wednesday, which I think that puts us in April. If someone can, let me see here, I can do it. I hope I don't click you know what? I'm not going to touch my screen. But if someone can check the date for me and let me know, Wednesday, April the 1st, I believe, perhaps. Wednesday, April the 1st, we will be back on, as well as Friday, April the 3rd, and then Saturday, April the 4th. So I look forward to seeing you guys all then. I thank you so very much for your time tonight. And until the next time we meet, I say to you guys, please, please, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Mwah. Mwah. Bye. Bye-bye. All that plus. See? Essential for the government. I'm so grateful we were sent back. We were sent home to work. God is so good. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. April 1st. Thank you, Doris. Yes. So I will see you guys on April 1st. And then again on April 3rd. And then again, God willing, on April the 4th. All right? So you guys take care. Good night. I love you guys. And I look forward until the next time we meet. Bye now.